Have you ever felt like no one truly sees the real you? Like you're trying to grow, to change, to improve, but something inside keeps pulling you back? This is not just your story. This is the story of millions of people. People who wake up every day with dreams in their hearts, but doubts in their minds. People who look in the mirror and wonder, when will I finally become who I want to be? If this feels like your story, listen closely, because this could be the moment everything begins to change. Let's talk about something that decides your future more than your skills, more than your money, more than your looks. Your personality. Not the personality people see in 5 minutes, not the fake smile you wear in public, but the real you, the one that shows up in pain, the one that shows up when no one is clapping for you, the one that speaks when the lights go out. That is the personality that shapes your entire life. Chapter 1. You are not stuck. Here's the truth. You were not born shy. You were not born insecure. You were not born broken. Those were things you picked up from fear, from rejection, from painful experiences that left a scar. But you are not stuck. You are not a tree. You can move. You can change. You can become. Your personality is not a cage. It is a blank canvas, and the brush is in your hands. But most people never change. Why? Because they think, this is just the way I am. That's not true. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are not your parents' mistakes. You are not the opinions of others. You are a masterpiece in progress. And it's time you stop living like you're a mistake. Chapter 2. Discovering yourself is the real beginning. Have you ever sat alone, without distractions? No phone, no noise, just you? Most people haven't. They're scared of silence, because silence reveals truth. And the truth is, you don't know yourself. You know what people told you. You know the labels society gave you. You know your job title, your family role, and your online identity. But who are you when there's no one to impress? Who are you in the quiet moments? Until you answer that question, you will never feel peace. Real change begins with self-awareness. Ask yourself, what makes me feel alive? What makes me afraid? What triggers my anger? What do I pretend not to know? What part of me needs healing? The more you ask, the more you uncover. And only the brave uncover themselves. Chapter 3. A strong mind builds a strong personality. Look around. Some people walk like they own the world, but inside they feel hollow. And others, quiet, calm, radiate a strength that shakes mountains. What's the difference? Mindset. Your thoughts create your world. If you constantly think, I'm not good enough, I don't fit in, I'll always fail, your life will shape itself around those beliefs. But if you say, I'm growing, I'm learning, I have the power to change, then slowly, your personality begins to match your beliefs. Start replacing doubt with possibility. Instead of, what if I fail? Say, what if I fly? Instead of, people will judge me, say, people will see my courage. Instead of, I'm not ready, say, I'm getting ready. Your mind is not your enemy. It becomes what you train it to be. Chapter 4. Confidence isn't loud. It's quiet. Power. Confidence is not in how loud you talk. It's in how quietly you believe in yourself. You don't need to shout to prove your worth. Real confidence walks silently and still commands attention. You know what builds confidence? Keeping promises to yourself. Showing up on bad days. Speaking the truth even when your voice shakes. Saying no to what doesn't serve you. Every time you face your fear, you grow. Every time you choose courage over comfort, you build a brick of confidence. You don't wait to be confident. You act, and confidence comes. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being real and loving that version of you. Chapter 5. Communication creates connection. Your personality becomes powerful when you learn to express it clearly. Words matter. Tone matters. But more than anything, Your energy matters. People feel when you're real. They sense when you speak from truth. They connect when you listen like you care. If you want to become magnetic, become a better listener. And when you speak, speak with clarity. Not to impress, not to dominate. Could you speak to connect? Could you speak to add value? Your voice has power, but only when you align it with your truth. Chapter 6. Mastering your emotions builds your identity. How many times have emotions controlled your day? Anger, sadness, fear, frustration. They take over, and suddenly you're not yourself. But here's a truth most don't realize. You are not your emotions. You are the one who observes them. And if you can observe them, you can manage them. Emotional control is a skill. Emotional control is a skill. When someone hurts you, pause. When life gets unfair, breathe. When you feel like exploding, reflect. The calmest person in the room always holds the most power. Train your emotional intelligence, and your entire identity will elevate. Chapter 7. Discipline defines character. A strong personality is built in the quiet moments, when no one is watching, when the camera is off, when the applause is silent. That's where discipline lives. Wake up early. Do the hard things. Say no to distractions. Stay committed when it gets boring. Because personality isn't built-in motivation. It's a built-in routine. If you want people to respect your personality, start by respecting your own time, energy, and word. Chapter 8. Who you surround yourself with shapes you. If you want to change your personality, look around at the people you spend time with. Are they lifting you, challenging you, helping you become your best self? Or are they draining you, doubting you, and feeding your fears? You don't owe loyalty to those who disrespect your growth. Let go of what pulls you down. Create space for what builds you up. You are allowed to outgrow people. You are allowed to protect your peace. You are allowed to choose you. Chapter 9. Break the pattern or stay in the prison. Here's a hard truth. If you don't face the patterns you've built over years, you will repeat them forever. Same doubts, same fears, same arguments, same failures. Break the pattern. You are not here to repeat. You are here to rise. Start asking better questions. Start choosing new responses. Start acting like the version of you that you admire. That person is already inside you. You just have to set them free. Chapter 10. Your transformation starts now. You've waited long enough hiding behind excuses, long enough pretending you're okay when you're not, long enough accepting the version of you that doesn't match your soul. Today is the day. Today is the moment you start becoming the person you admire. Not for others, not for attention, not for validation, but for you. Because you deserve a life that feels like truth, a personality that feels like freedom, and a mind that feels like home. Chapter 11. Your past does not define you. Maybe you've made mistakes. Maybe you've been broken. Maybe you've been told that you'll never be enough. But let me tell you something that can change your life forever. Your past is not your prison. It is your lesson. Every scar you carry, every tear you've cried, every moment you thought it was over, they weren't the end. They were the beginning of your rebirth. You are not your failures. You are not your pain. You are not your history. You are a living miracle with the power to rewrite your entire future, starting now. Stop waiting for someone to forgive you. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting for permission. You are allowed to heal. You are allowed to grow. You are allowed to begin again. Chapter 12. What you feed your mind becomes your reality. If you feed your mind with fear, you will always feel unsafe. If you feed your mind with doubt, you will never feel ready. If you feed your mind with negativity, you will never find peace. But if you start feeding it with strength, with courage, with faith, with hope, you will become a force of nature, Guard your mind like your life depends on it, because it does. What you read, what you watch, what you say to yourself, what do you think in silence? It all shapes the person you are becoming. Change your mental diet, and you will change your entire personality. Could you speak life to yourself? Say, I am learning, I am healing, I am worthy of good things, I am building something great inside me, I am enough, even while I grow. Chapter 13. The storms will come. Build your strength. Now life isn't going to get easier. There will be storms. Heartbreak, betrayal, failure, and loss. You can't control them. But you can control who you are when they come. That's why you build strength now. Not when it's too late. Not when you're drowning. But now, when the waters are still. Train your thoughts. Train your emotions. Train your discipline. Train your peace. So when life shakes you, you won't fall. You'll rise. Let the hard days build your character. Let the silence sharpen your focus. Let the pain teach you power. One day you will look back and realize the storm didn't destroy you. It shaped you into someone stronger. Chapter 14. Who are you becoming? Every day you are becoming someone. The question is, who? The complainer, the doubter, the victim, or the warrior, the builder, the believer, the choices you make, the thoughts you entertain, the effort you give. They are silently carving your future. Do not let your future be shaped by laziness, fear, or regret. Shape it with intention. Shape it with courage. Shape it with love. Become the person your younger self would look up to. Become the person your future self will thank. Become the person this world desperately needs. Because you were not born to be average. You were born to be exceptional, but only if you choose it. Final chapter. Let your new life begin. This is your wake-up call. This is your turning point. This is your moment. The old you, the one filled with fear, hesitation, and self-doubt, that version is fading. What's being born right now? Someone is unshakable, someone brave, someone tired of hiding and ready to rise. No more waiting, no more shrinking, no more pretending. From this day on, you walk with purpose, you speak with power, you think with clarity, you live with heart. You don't just exist, you lead, you create, you inspire, because your story matters. So write it boldly, live it fully, and become the person you were always meant to be. If this message touched your soul, if you feel something shifting inside you, then don't let it fade away. Subscribe to Listen World, where every word is crafted to wake up your greatness. Start your new chapter today, not tomorrow, not someday. Now, because the life you dream of, it is already waiting for the person you are becoming.